been a while since I did like a first impressions sort of playthrough review sort of thing. Here with Forza Horizon 5.
Press Enter to start. Press X for accessibility.
What? Alright, text-to-speech, you do your thing. I'll probably have to mute everything else because it's just playing music, and I guarantee that's copyrighted. If you've watched a couple of my videos, especially like the racing videos, you'll know how not excited I am for this game, because I have a feeling this is just going to be Forza Horizon 4 with a fresh coat of paint and slightly bigger, because they've shown with Forza Horizon 4 from 3 to 4 that they're starting to take the Ubisoft model of sequels. See Far Cry 3 through Far Cry 6, where it's just copy and paste the same game, same activities, just make it bigger, add more. Like, you don't actually change the gameplay in any way. The three things that I'm going to be looking for here, two of them are things that I think Forza Horizon 3 and 4 both did wrong. First is the thing that I like to call activity vomit, which is where you just get so many of the same activity just thrown at you at once, to the point where it's just it's overwhelming. Forza Horizon 4 did it, where basically you start with a couple races, you do one of those races, oh, suddenly you unlock 3 more. Oh, now you unlock 5 more. Now you unlock so many, and eventually you have so many races that you, like, what do? It's so many things to do, and it's all just meaningless. It all just feels like the same thing over and over again, because if you have 7 races in the same area, they're going to go over the same roads at some point, so it's just going to feel the same. There's no reason for there to be that many activities. It's just like, hey, you want more to do? Here you go, and they treat that as if that's content. Again, see Ubisoft. Second is progression, because Forza Horizon 1, in my opinion, did progression extremely well, where, say you have 5 races and you need 30 points to move on to the next set of races. You get 10 for first, 8 for second, 6 for third, etc. If you get third, you get 6 points added. If you go back and replay that race, you can only get 4 points, because if you get first, you get 4, second you get 2, you only get whatever points you missed in the first time you played it. Whereas Forza Horizon 3 and 4, it just sort of just throws experience at you. You get first, here's a bunch of experience. You get dead last, here's a bunch of experience. You have no incentive to actually, like, win. It feels so impatient, like, hey, we want you to get on with the game. We want you to get to these new activities. We don't have the time to wait for you to win the race. Like, it's just so odd to me how they handle progression, or don't handle progression, in 3 and 4. So I want to see if they did anything different in here. I doubt it. Third thing is just, what new features did they add? Did they add new event types? Did they add new, like, diversions, like the jumps and speed trap? Did they add anything new of that? Or is it just the same gameplay? Because obviously, if it's the same gameplay, it kind of comes across as like, why did they release a new one? Like, we already have Forza Horizon 4. Again, more of the same. Also, looking at their page on Xbox, 2 things notice immediately. One, the fact that they're selling just fucking everything. They have the season pass, essentially the, like, expansions bundle, which gets these 2 expansions, which aren't even out yet. I can play about that with the Hot Wheels, whatever the fuck the newest one was, where they were basically advertising the DLC before the game was even out. Forza Horizon, I can give a little bit of a pass, because their DLC is usually solid. You know, the Hot Wheels one from 3, the Lego one from 4, so I can kind of give them a pass on that, although I don't know if I would say it's $32 worth, or what is it without the 10%? $35 for the two DLCs. I don't know if it's $35 worth. And then you got all of the hey, here's cars, here's the VIP membership, which just gets you more money and more experience. Here's welcome pack. I don't know, maybe they think their game's so boring to play that they want to sell you the ability to not play the game as much. Like, I don't get why they sell all that shit, but of course they do. They did in 4, they did in 3, I believe, so it's not a surprise. Other thing I noticed is right here, I have not looked at the reviews. I don't know why this has 2 stars on Xbox, so I'm gonna not look at the reviews yet. I want to see if I notice anything glaringly wrong and see if my opinion matches up with the reviews afterwards. I will say the game did crash multiple times trying to get this to record with OBS. I did need to use window capture. I did need to use display capture and just capture my entire monitor because apparently whatever hook OBS uses for game capture, oh, nope, it crashed. It's crashing. It's crashing. There we go. I did see on OBS it said encoding overload, meaning it probably maxed out my CPU, because I think that's usually what that means. So I'll just monitor that and see what Forza Horizon's doing as I relaunch it, because again, crashed. I would be playing the Xbox version, but I figured I'd play the PC version because it has better graphics. Also, my internet's out, and I could switch the Xbox over to just like the Xfinity Wi-Fi, which is just their Wi-Fi hotspot, because there's apparently just a huge outage right now, and I go on their support Twitter and look at the replies and everything, and it's just a massive amount of people in my area just being like, yeah, Xfinity's fucking awful, which, I mean, it is. I don't have a choice. So I'm attached
Press
to
Enter
the...
to start. Press X for accessibility.
Alright, so I'm attached to, like, their Wi-Fi hotspot, because that's working. And I'm too lazy to switch the Xbox over to that Wi-Fi hotspot, because I doubt the game
Press
will
A
work.
button to start.
Oh my god.
Press X button for accessibility.
Because I'm assuming it has to, like, verify that I have it, that it's available. I don't know if it did that before the
setup,
internet went out.
Option highlighted.
Why is the
Option
text to speech on?
Control type. Button.
Voice chat text to speech. I don't need voice chat. Wait, voice chat. Other players' voices into text. But like, how do I turn off the text? Like, I don't have that on my system, because this all says system default. That's not on for my system. Okay. That's that'll be interesting to see if anyone else has that issue, because it clearly is not reading the system default correctly. I think I was usually on highly skilled. I also turn rewind off because I just don't like having the rewind, and turn the driving line off because I never follow it anyway. I think everything else is good. I also don't know what graphics. Oh yeah, let's benchmark it. Let's see what graphics I can handle. My PC's pretty old, I think, at this point, like 5 years, 6 years. So let's see what it can handle. Also, yes, I mean, I didn't look before benchmark mode started, but it is absolutely maxing out my CPU. So we'll see if that stays a thing after the benchmark mode's done. Wait, why did it... I'm confused. Also, how do I turn off the music? Oh, I'm not control... This is the benchmark mode. Okay. I was really fucking confused. This is also going to be muted because I can't turn off the music right now. But, I was really confused as to why it started a race. Why does it need to do a race for I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's just like testing the actual game, but that confused the fuck out of me. Suggested preset, medium. Current setting preset, medium. Okay, cool. Glad we went through all that. Just to the game will now restart. Nothing happened. What do you mean it will restart? You just did a benchmark mode and told me what... Okay. Alright, I don't... If you say so, game. If you say so. Is it restarting? It didn't start. It's not starting. Did the game will now restart mean it's just gonna close? Oh, there it goes. Okay. That took way longer than it should have.
Press enter to start.
Press
X for X. Press A button to start.
Alright.
Press X button for accessibility.
I turned the screen reader off. Why are you... All right, maybe it just does it on the main menu because reasons. Hold on. Radio volume. Off. There we go. Now I don't have to. Oh, wait. Streamer mode. In-game. Enables the in-game live streaming of music. What does that mean? Like, normally streamer mode means it just doesn't play copyrighted music, but does that mean you're able to stream music? Or I'm just gonna turn the music off. Doesn't matter. I don't care enough. Finally getting in the game. Let's see what the tutorial thing is like, because usually it just like throws you through a random race to show you like, here's all the new stuff we added, like it did in Forza Horizon 4, like, look, we have seasons. By the way, this might be muted because it's still playing music, because this isn't radio. This game is really loud. It's like peaking the audio output on OBS. This game is extremely fucking loud. Holy shit, wow, did it get louder. Honestly, I probably just skipped, we're jumping out of a plane. Okay. So we're jumping out of a plane. This is absolutely is gonna be something that does not happen at all in the game. If it does, that's actually something different. So I'll applaud them for that, but I have a feeling this is like, they did this for the opening, and then we're never gonna do anything like that again. I also probably skipped most of the intro because it's just like, it's basically just the, hey, we're in Mexico, look at the environment. Like, cool. Hell yeah, now we're driving. Cool. Am I racing the plane? I guess not. There's no like first place or anything. I'm just getting to the plane. Right bumper to switch. I don't want to. Stop telling me things that I don't want to do.
Follow that car. Trust me.
I mean, I'm gonna follow the GPS. Like, I have a GPS thing. Oh, jump. I see. Are we going off another jump? Cool. Ah, I see. So it didn't really show anything. Normally the beginning is like, here's all the new features we have. Nothing was shown though. Oh, am I now just driving this car? Is it just gonna like send me through all of the different cars right at the beginning? Sand speeder. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna send me through. It's doing the Forza Horizon intro where it's like, here's a bunch of different cars and let's see all of the new things, except so far I've seen just like parts of the environment. I haven't seen anything new other than the environment. Storm. I'm guessing it's the giant cloud over there. I also cannot control this thing for the life of me. Ah, so this is their thing. They have like, I guess, weather effects, but like sandstorm instead of rain. I'm assuming they also have rain at some point, but... Ah. This is not gonna be annoying when I actually have to deal with this during a race. I have a feeling, I have a feeling that's gonna absolutely come into play during a race, and you just can't see anything, so like, I don't really understand why that's fun, but... They had me drive through it for literally like 2 seconds, so I don't really know how that's gonna come into play. What is this, just now off-road? So far, other than the sandstorm, they haven't shown me any new things. Like again, Forza Horizon 4, the new things were like, hey, look, we have seasons, but they haven't shown me anything new yet. I will say, looking over, my CPU is no longer maxed. It's only maxed during like loading and during that benchmark thing. So it's not as bad performance-wise as I thought it was going to be. What do you mean, guide me through the bridge? What? It's a bridge. I'm just driving under. What do you mean, guide me through the bridge? Oh yeah, I'll fly under this bridge so you know where to go. What, like, I'm going under the, it's not hard. I have a GPS. What are you guiding me for? So I think this opening is not to show any new gameplay features. It's just to show off the environment, because we've been through multiple different environments so far. which, like, cool. I'm gonna experience it anyway. There's no reason to have this big of a opening section just to see the environment. I'm gonna be doing races. I'm gonna see all of this. This all just seems like pointless intro. Oh, I'm actually racing now. Am I? I mean, it says race to the festival. It said first to the festival wins, but like, they don't have position, so it's just like a race without the race part.
Are on the Superstar making their way to the festival right now.
Am I the superstar? Why am I the superstar? I did nothing. All right, so day one, was it just throwing me into a bunch of different cars to see the environment? That's absolutely a Forza Horizon intro. I don't know what else I expected. Besides, like, any gameplay features.
Please give it up for...
I love the fact that it's like, we clearly don't know your name, so we're not gonna put the name, but like, they made the dialogue in a way that makes it just seem so awkward. Like, they could have just not had that dialogue line instead of just pausing and being like, well, clearly they don't know their name. That was just so stupid. So, there's actually, like, your character actually talks. Is there actually gonna be story in this one? If there's story, then it's worth it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's worth it, because, to be fair, if the rest of the game sucks, the story doesn't matter. Cool. Hold on. They screwed up the subtitles. When my character talks, it just uses the last person's name. Like, how do you fuck it up? Like, just, it doesn't say like player or anything like that. Just, how do you fuck that up? Oh my god. There's just, like, so far none of it, other than the crash early on, nothing has been like glaringly bad, but small things like that, it's like, this is the 5th game, Forza Horizon game you made, and you didn't even get subtitles right. Like, my name is still wrong. Oh my god, this is so fucking, this is great already. I'm not gonna have fun with this game, but I'm gonna have a lot of fun making fun of it, I feel like. I also have been recording for almost 30 minutes. I mean, granted, I did like the benchmark and I did like a bunch of an intro, but I've been going for almost 30 minutes and I'm just about to start the actual game. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm still in the tutorial part. I want to get past all this shit because I want to see how the actual game plays. All right. Am I dropping out of the plane again? Are they still using that mechanic? Oh, I don't know. I'm on a stage. I thought I'm doing a showcase. Was that just the loading screen? What the fuck is happening? All right, so this is basically exactly the same as what they would always do in what they did a bunch of in Forza Horizon 4. It might have also been in 3, where it's just like, hey, you're racing against a jet. Like, all right, cool. Why? I don't know. Just, they decided it was a good idea to have you race against a jet. I haven't been talking yet. I'm 37% of the way through the race. I haven't been talking because nothing's happening. It's just a race. Like, it's one of those, it's like, it's not bad, but there's nothing to talk about. So, it'll probably be like what I've been doing with ATV Offer Fury, where just like, oh, that's something happening. Or they so now I'm just racing motorcycles as well. This is so stupid looking, honestly. Just jumping through the alleyway doing 50 backflips. Why are they able to skip the checkpoints? Huh? I feel like they're cheating, and I'm not allowed to cheat. Like, no. just jump through. I think they tried to do that to make it look like impressive, like, whoa, look at doing all those backflips, but it just kind of looks silly, in my opinion. Also, the physics just seemed off with that. Like, it seemed like he came down faster than he should have. Like, the physics seemed very cartoony. It didn't seem real. Maybe it was just, maybe I'm wrong, or maybe it just was the way the game made it look. I don't know. It just stupid. Also, the subtitle, the name is in green, which means I think that's me saying it, but it's using the... Okay, no, that is supposed to be the dude. Did I just win because he used the parachute? I did, okay. Good to know, good to know. That was, can we get to the actual game now, though? Like, I want to see how the actual game play, like what features it has, what events it has. Let me get, stop with this tutorial shit. Oh shit, I can keep the car, nice. Ah, here's all the experience. It's starting. Why am I in this car now? What? My name's not Haley. Sweet, can't, I love it. But, oh my god. No, I'm good. Shut up, Anna. What I want to do is get to the actual game and stop being tutorialized, stop being, like, drugged through this weird, like, hey, here's a bunch of things to experience. Like, I just want to play the game. I just want to play the game, please. Guess what? I'm not getting on with the game yet. It's just, Oh! Okay. Okay, the long lost... So the bottom one's probably leading to the barn finds. Yeah, that's probably leading to the barn finds. This is different, though. Oh, no. Take it up 100 miles. Okay, that's just a speed trap. Okay, so really they didn't do anything different. They just, there's like, hey, the speed traps are like in a storm. Oh, this is a Horizon story. So this is like the, they did this in Forza Horizon 4, which is like the only thing, I don't think they existed in 3, so it's like the only thing they actually added in 4, which was actual, like, story missions, kind of. So, that's something. I mean, still, it just means they didn't really add anything. They're just doing everything they did in Forza Horizon 4, so hopefully that changes. Yeah, this is the story mission, so I basically just find the car. Why did that say 8 minutes? Is this gonna be an 8-minute of almost 10-minute long story mission? I wanna get to the game. Yup, I gotta get there in under 10 minutes. I mean, it's only 2 miles away though, so it's like, it shouldn't take 10 minutes. Why is 3 stars? I'm really confused. Is this combined with the other part? Also, my name's still not like that's still it's again one of those just like it doesn't affect gameplay sort of things, but it's so stupid that they screwed that up and no one found it. No one found the fact that they screwed up your name in the subtitles. Like it's one of the first things I noticed, and just no one else found it. Hell yeah. Jump over. Oh, so our thing was just to drive to a barn. It was literally a barn find. Okay. So, was that it? Like, we drove to it, we found it, so that should be the end of the mission. I really hope the recording's fine. Every once in a while, this game, because it peaks out the CPU, it just yells at me. OBS just yells at me. Oh, I gotta drive the truck too? I mean, so this is sort of different. I've never had to drive a truck, but like, it doesn't. Why? It's new, but this doesn't really make it exciting. Just driving a slower vehicle than usual.
You find a way past it?
Gee, I wonder. Oh, wow. The way past it was taking a jump. Shocking. I'm still not entirely sure why this was 8 minutes and 20 seconds for 3 stars. Like, I understand making the first mission easy, but like, they made it, they really, really overestimated the amount of time you need. Hell yeah. Nailed it. Cool. Are we at the game now? Yeah, we're at the game. Let's see. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Think of them as mini challenges that cover races, stunts,
Mini challenges. Next Horizon Adventure Chapter. Alright, so they actually, I mean, they kind of had this before, where they had, like, missions, but they actually have them organized properly. Like, it's not just like, here's a, because I'm pretty sure Forza Horizon 4 had that, where it's just like, here's a fuck ton of missions you can do, and you get, like, experience from them. But there's actually, alright, you know what? I actually like this. Because obviously they're just gonna do the, like, throwing experience at you shit that they always do. I mean, the fact that they have experience boards, they're gonna keep doing the throw experience bullshit at you. Like they didn't figure that out as part of the, like, as part of the progression. But the accolades, it's tough to say because I only see the beginning ones, but this is progression. This is actual progression. I'm assuming I do this and then it unlocks one of the others. Now, if I do the first one and it unlocks, like, all of them, then it means nothing. Once I get further in, maybe I'll be saying something completely different. But for now, it looks promising. Okay, we have the trails, which I'm assuming those are just the off-road. Cross-country and circuit. So they, in terms of, like, actual shit, they didn't add any new events. So they still didn't really add any new gameplay feature. Horizon Arcade. Speed event. Clever mini games available to play 24/7. Challenges and performance stunts. Oh! That's the Forzathon shit. Okay. It's not really any different, so whatever. Forza loyalty rewards. Cool. Because I didn't play Forza Motorsport 6, so, or did I? I might have launched it once. Car collection. You've collected 3 more cars. Cool. I did nothing. Ah, there's actual, like, a list of the car collections. Oh, but you can purchase ones with, you can get ones with buying the VIP. Of course. Of course. Pay 18 bucks, get VIP, and then you get these cars. Nice. Cause you know what's, people always talk about, like, EA locking shit behind just paywalls where it's like, hey, look, you can get this if you pay more money. Forza Horizon 5's doing the same shit. Like, why? I mean, at least it's not microtransactions and, like, loot boxes. I mean, they have the wheel spins, but they kind of just throw wheel spins at you as well. But, like, they do the same shit. Like, this isn't better. How did I get those cars? Why didn't I have those cars before? Where'd those cars come from? Ah, look, they also have car packs. You can just buy the Formula Drift and buy the welcome pack because, again, need to just piecemeal out all the things and just charge you extra money. All right. To be fair, I'm not really, like, surprised about that shit. They did the same thing with Forza Horizon 4, so it's not like, oh my god, how could they do this? I knew that was happening. It's a reason why I was not going to buy this game, and I'm only playing it because it's free on Game Pass. Now, I want to see, hold on, there was a thing here. So there's Pro. Fucking fine, okay. Again, with the progression, they actually give you, they actually make it so that you have to win the race. One of my least favorite things about 4, I don't remember if 3 did it, but 4 definitely did it, it marked a race as complete as long as you did it. If you ended up in dead last, you still completed it. Here, it actually has a challenge to get pro, and you need to beat it on pro. That's great. That's exactly what you need to fucking do. If you just make it so that people complete races and not, like, actually force them to, and not actually, like, reward them for winning other than giving them, like, a couple hundred extra experience, it's completely useless. Like, it's a racing game. The entire point should be to get first. You need to actually, like, make it, like, there be a reason to get first. I think this is also still set to highly skilled, so let's see if I can actually, beat this, or if I'm gonna just be completely fucked the entire time. Alright, I seem to be doing not amazing, but, like, good enough. It is also only the first lap, so I have plenty of time. I have plenty of time to get into first. I'm actually winning. I don't know if I'm on highly skilled. I don't know if it's gonna tell me if I have... It must be using my difficulty settings because the driving line's off, and I can't rewind. So it must be using my difficulty settings. So that's good, at least. But I don't remember what I set the actual, like, difficulty. I think I set it to highly skilled. It was either highly skilled or above average. I don't remember what I set it to. But, I'm guessing highly skilled because they're actually, like, proving to be somewhat of a challenge. Oh, I started pulling away, apparently, this lap. It's, apparently I, still have some of the skills, question mark, that I had during, Forza Horizon 4. Like, I'm already used to the driving again, apparently. So that's good. That's good. I beat that pretty handily. Hell yeah. What, how much experience are you gonna shit in my face? All of it? Am I gonna, like, level up 17 times? Okay, got 1,000 star points. I did level up. Wheel spin? You gonna give me a wheel spin? Right? Oh, you sure are. Sure are. Cause nothing's more fun than loot boxes with a different name. I just noticed something. There is actual progression in this game, because I did that. They didn't open up 17 more off-road races. Like, I still just have the same ones because it's based on these accolades. Holy shit, they actually, like, fixed progression. I guess, so the experience is literally just for wheel spins and just for, like, I guess more of just a number of this is how much you've done kind of thing, but they actually have the accolades as, like, oh my god. I mean, there's still things they did wrong, like the stupid monetization, but, like, the two main things, they didn't add any new features, like any new race types, it seems like. They didn't add anything in that sense. But, like, the two main things that I was looking for them to fix, the activity vomit and progression, they kind of fixed with one thing. They added this so it doesn't just, like, keep giving you events before you even have a chance to finish other events. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I was going to enjoy this game. Like, looking at this stuff, it's like, oh my god, they actually fixed shit. They actually, like, changed things for the better. Like, granted, again, I mentioned it before, I could play this game for another, like, couple of hours, and then, you know, once I get past the first set of accolades and unlocks the next chapter, it's like, oh, the next chapter is actually, like half of these things, and then it's like, oh, well, that's not fun. But if it keeps going this way, they actually did something right. Now I'm really concerned because clearly those bad reviews, the, like, 2-star rating in the store, it's definitely not because of it's definitely not because of anything gameplay related. I'm guessing it's all technical, which would make sense because it did crash on me every single time I tried to record. It crashed on me on the main menu that one point. Like I could definitely see the technical aspect being a big problem, but and like I could absolutely see other people having much more of a problem with it, because that's usually how games like this go, where it's like I haven't really had any problems outside of like a crash before I even started the game. But you're going to have like 70 people that are like, oh, this doesn't work with my graphics card. This doesn't work with this, X, Y, and Z. So let's actually look at that. 1.9, crashing all the time. Can't even play a single event. Game crashes immediately on startup. Crashes. Okay. Yeah, it's all because of crashes. All because of crashes. Game crashes during opening segment. Okay. So it seems like I was absolutely fucking lucky, because I only got crashes during the main menu. The fact that I haven't gotten any crashes since then, it seems like I'm lucky. So if you're planning to play this on PC, I'm assuming Xbox will be more fine, unless those reviews were for both. I don't know if those reviews were only for... No, because I saw someone mention like a graphics card. So I'm assuming those were just for PC. I'm not sure if Xbox is... Okay, that was weird. I'm not sure if Xbox is any better. So I would say just keep that in mind if you're planning on playing it. I mean, if you have Game Pass, then just... there's no reason not to try it if you're interested. Because worst case scenario, it just crashes a bunch and you didn't waste any money. Again, there are still things wrong with this game. The monetization... There's a lot of, like, small issues. What did I just get? Level 2. Is there, like, more fucking stupid progression that I'm not aware of? What else did I unlock? I'm gonna have to go back and see that. I don't think I can without stopping the recording. You know what? I'm gonna stop the recording anyway, because I'm just gonna sit here and play it. I've already seen everything I need to know that they actually made this game good in terms of like the single player. I have no idea about the multiplayer. It does seem like they got rid of the like challenges, like the weekly challenges. In Forza Horizon 4, every season they had like a certain amount of challenges you had to do. It seems like they got rid of that, which is good. Oh, and they kept the Battle Royale. That's interesting. But I'm glad they got rid of that, because that is fucking stupid. Let me do a Horizon Arcade, though. What is those? Is that an actual thing? Oh, that's an actual thing on the map. I was like, is that a barn find or something? Let's do a Horizon Arcade thing. If I can get there, that is. It's so far away and there's no, like, auto fast travel. I'm assuming it's like the other thing where it's like, you gotta hit all the fast travel boards or else fast travel costs money. Which... fucking stupid fucking mechanic, but I don't need to buy the treasure map add-on. I can just look up a guide. I don't understand why they sell a treasure map add-on for like $3. Like, I could just look up a guide and be fine. I mean, it is also $3, so it's not terrible, but why? Ooh, driving through this area, it was lagging a little bit. It seems like it stopped. But it was lagging a bit for there. You know, some words happen there. Well. Help. Help. Is there a reset car button? It's 10,000 credits to... Okay, if I change my car, have this car delivered to you. Now, I swear to God, if they delivered it on top of the same fucking rock, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, good. Good. Are we, do we still have the time? A little bit. A little bit. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be close. But I think we can make it. Oh, well, that's a solid wall. Oh, hell yeah, I made it. I made it. Get to the speed zone, 10 minutes remaining. So yeah, this is exactly the Forzathon shit. I don't know what I'm gonna get for this though. I don't know if it's just like, here's some experience, here's some other shit. Like, I don't know if I'm getting anything new from this, or if it's just for fun. Like, I mean, I'm gonna get experience, I'm sure, but like, is there another reason other than experience to do this? I also cannot drive this car. Can I switch my car now? Now that I'm here? Change car. Get in car. Yes. Okay, I can. Yes, yes, I know. I know how speed zones work. Shut up. Oh, well, I fucked up. Alright, 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 alright. I see how this is gonna go. I see how this is gonna go. It's not gonna go well. That's how it's gonna go. And hell yeah. Oh, we still need more. Shit. And we're gonna be good. Yeah, get to round 2. Limit breaker. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay.
Sustain a high speed.
You drive over the speed limit. Shouldn't be too hard for you lot.
Oh. Okay. I see. This is actually a different event. Okay, so they did actually add new things as well. Okay. All right. That's, I mean, it's one new thing so far, but like, that's more than I expected, to be honest. Oh, well, that doesn't help at all. Oh, the rocks. They keep jumping out at me. That's like, there's, I feel like because there's not as many trees in the desert, the rocks are gonna be my enemy in this game. Usually it's just running through trees, or running into trees, I should say, all the time. Now these goddamn rocks. I've gotten stuck on top of one, I've run into them so many times. Gonna be the death of me. I will say the, as much as I was like, oh, they added something new, the limit breaker's kind of fucking boring after a while. It's just drive fast. Cool. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Can I stop driving fast at all, ever, please? Hey, speed trap. Good. More speed. Nothing but speed in this one. Oh my god, look at how slow that progress went up with 100 miles per. We're not finishing this. We're not finishing this because this is gonna be a absolute fucking nightmare. But oh my god, I can't even get there. Please. 3 of us did make a dent, but I don't think we're gonna win. I think, oh, we have 15 seconds. There's no way. Hurry up. Get a little bit more. Squeeze a little bit more out. No, failure. No, I don't want to stay with group. Did you tell me that?
Hey, there'll be another one starting soon. If you want to go again.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I am actually going to end this video here. I am genuinely shocked that I enjoyed this game. I mean, you heard me coming in. I was fully just like, I am not going to enjoy this game. But the main complaints I've had about the last 2, they fixed, and it's the progression and the fact that it just throws events at you nonstop. Again, further I get in the game, some of the might change. Some of, you know, they might start just throwing events at you. They might just forget about progression halfway through and be like, ah, it's whatever, it doesn't matter. There are obviously problems. They clearly went with the release first, fix later approach, seeing as how many crashes there are. But to be fair, I also didn't get many crashes outside of the main menu, so it, as a software developer, I can kind of like, maybe not forgive it because they are a AAA company, but I can kind of understand, like, maybe it's specific hardware and they didn't test it on the right hardware. So I can kind of not forgive that, but kind of understand that. I don't understand some of the smaller issues, like the text-to-speech thing in the main menu, despite the fact that it's off on my system and in the game, and the subtitles, the name for your character just being broken, which those don't affect gameplay at least, so that's not too bad. And then also there's just their you know, pulling things out just so they can monetize it even more. You know, that bullshit that they've been doing for years, so it's not a surprise, but you know, it's still kind of disappointing. But other than that, like the actual solo experience of the game, it's actually good. It actually makes me want to play it more. I fully expected to end this episode being like, yeah, I'm not really gonna play this that much, but it actually seems like it should be good. So, yeah, for now, I think I'm just gonna end this episode here. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.